What is up, everybody, and welcome to the episode 0 or day 0 of Jurassic World. So essentially this whole day 0 business is going to be like a little bit of a prologue and kind of just introduce the series to you. Ow, stupid cactuses. I'm going to introduce the series to you and kind of just explain to you what will be occurring in it. And yeah, that's actually pretty much it. So yeah, let's get on with it then. And as I did say before, it's Jurassic World, so it's gonna be season 2. We're on a brand new server, as you guys have seen. If you want to buy access to the server, there's gonna be links in the description down below to all that. But yeah, the series hasn't been on for a while, so essentially what I did was I took some of my stuff from the old server and moved it to this new one. But so only some of my stuff. So first and foremost, here's my new house. This is kind of where we're going to be living. I did make sure to have a house. I wanted to have some basic things. I didn't want it to be like we're starting from nothing. I wanted to have something when I got into this. So not the best house in the world, but I think it'll suffice. We could actually turn on my jetpack if I do want to. And as you can see, we have a big backyard, and we can see my my smeltery here, which is obviously from Tinker's Construct. As far as my inventory goes, I do have some bronze because it was the closest color to orange, and it's all enchanted and all that. I do have some diamond tools right there, again enchanted. Those are all just level 30 enchantments. Then I have a golden shield and a bronze broadsword. So again, all pretty basic stuff, nothing too crazy with that. If we go out here, you know, again, just more house stuff. This was supposed to be where the new sub shop was, but it's not there. Now the sub shop is returning. This is basically all the items I have to my name right now. I didn't really, I didn't want to bring too much. I just wanted to bring the basic necessities. And oh, for a second I thought I just opened the same chest and was gone. But the digital miners are the big thing there. I could kind of get everything else just with those. So I should actually probably walk into my house from the entrance. And as if you see things getting a little weird, and you're kind of like, hey, why do things look weird? It's because of these those shaders, or the 1.08 version is makes things a little bit bright. I don't know why. It's like, yeah, I don't know, it's weird. So as you can see, if you walk in our house, we do have this is the backyard area right here. So some outdoor stuff will go on over here. This is just a random room. This is kind of like a garage area for now. There's just chests in here. That way is nothing. Over this way, that is downstairs and upstairs. This is another empty room. We got to do something in here. Hopefully, I'm hoping you guys can help me out with that, is to telling me what we can do there. I guess we should do upstairs first. So as you can see, really windowy, really open. Here we have like this little living room area. It's like one of the only completed places, and we just have like a old TV and auto jukebox and stuff like that. Here's a little balcony right there. Another little balcony, another big open area that we're gonna have to put something in. Here is actually where I put all the essence berry bushes I had. So I put them out in this little patio here with a little like a umbrella type thing. And then the bedroom right here, we finally have a bedroom and such. And then we could go work our way downstairs, which is right here. And this is where things get a little bit more serious. So that's the like shop. We'll go over that in a second. But down here, as you can see, we do have the whole 4x ore duplication thing going on again. And I could show you all the nitty gritty. I tried to put most of it underground, but I don't really think there's any point in doing that. You put in ore here, you get 4 times it out here. So nothing too crazy. It's not hooked up to chests or anything, but I can do that very simply later. Over here we have some basic stuff. We have an enchanting room, which actually in the other shaders, this looks quite cool. Look at this. Oh. So it's very fun like that. Nothing too crazy going on there, just an enchantment table. And in here we have the dinosaur room, which isn't made yet, and I think I'm going to make that an elevator, and I want to do that in an episode, so that is empty for now. And over here we just kind of have the access here. We have all of the ultimate energy cubes we had before, because I did want to keep those, and all that. And oh, I got to show you that as well. If we go outside, actually I could just go like this / top. And as you can see, we have all of these things over here, all of our wind turbines that we did have prior. We do have those all running. As you can see, I think we have 16 or so, and we just got those running. And I try to clean up the wires a little bit. It's a pretty simple design. As you can see, our house down there, I just got the whole scary falling sensation. I got like butterflies in my stomach from that. But yeah, so that's as far as our house goes. As far as mods go, everything's relatively the same. But like I think a few new ones like Mariculture, Railcraft are the two notable additions. Otherwise, same basic Jurassic Craft. We removed some Jurassic Craft Fossil and Archaeology. Some were removed as well. There's going to be a full list of the mods in the description down below, so you can check that out, or rather a link to the mod pack and such. So yeah, if you go in here, you can find the new like shop. So this is again a pretty major thing. Again, see how like bright these things are? They're kind of obnoxious. So we're gonna go back to the old ones, but so here's the new like shop and how I'm gonna be doing things this time around, at least for the time being. 10 comments will equal 1 emerald, and 10 likes will also equal 1 emerald. And that is going to be the basic of this. That is going to be our like shop currency. So now we're going to separate this into two things, stretch goals and like goals. So I'll explain each of these individually. So first are the like goals, and we're going to have a random weapon. So you get a random weapon from the Flans mod here, which you can't actually craft weapons. That is disabled. So the only way to get weapons is through this. So it's going to be a pretty major thing depending on what weapons we get. We could craft ammo, or we could buy ammo rather. Here we have a random DNA, so this is going to be a random dinosaur DNA from either Fossil and Archaeology or Jurassic Craft. Mind you, I still have to cultivate it and do all that stuff, so that is that. Here we have the unlucky block, which pretty self-explanatory. It's the old unlucky block. Here we have the lucky block, which is 2 emeralds obviously, and it's pretty standard lucky block that you got there. Here we have the very lucky block, so that is, you know, it's a very lucky block, same thing. Here we actually have a random carnivore, so this is new. So essentially we'll get a random carnivore spawn egg. So carnivore being any meat-eating dinosaur, so Velociraptor, Tyrannosaurus Rex, Allosaurus, and we'll get the egg to actually spawn it. So we'll just right click and it'll spawn one right there. So that'll be kind of cool. Same thing here, random herbivore, except these are the grass eaters. A random vehicle, so it'll be pretty interesting, getting a little bit more pricey, and we could get a random vehicle from Flans mod, so that'll actually be kind of cool. I'm pretty excited about that. You also cannot craft these, but we can buy them, so this will probably be the way I'll do it though. And then here, invite on a fan for 8 emeralds, so essentially we'll invite one of you guys onto the server. Pretty excited about that. And then over here you have the diamond and gold wall, where you got the over 10 emeralds. Everything here is over 10 emeralds, so here, this is just a tank. We literally would just get a tank, which is actually kind of cool. I kind of think I'm going to want to buy that. But again, 16 emeralds, it's 160 likes and comments, so pretty pricey. Here's a flash sale. So there'll actually be a sale on the ranks on the store. So this will be real money. And if we get this, we will actually have, like, you know, again, a flash sale in the store. I don't know how much it'll be for. I guess it'll depend. Here we have 3. These are all like invasions. So first is the raptor invasion. So essentially a bunch of velociraptors will spawn around my house and we'll have to fight them off and kill them to try and protect ourselves. Here we have a T-Rex invasion, so obviously upping the ante quite a bit. We'll have a bunch of T-Rexes spawn outside my house and they'll try and come in. We'll have to fight them off and kill them, and maybe we'll recruit the help of some raptors or something like that if we have some tamed animals. Obviously this being a little bit harder to reach. And then here you have the native reclamation. So essentially what this is going to be, on the server, the natives are going to quote unquote rise up from the dead and try and attack our base and the bases around us. So these will actually be people with dinosaurs. There'll be a group event, and we have to fight them off. We'll probably have to recruit the help of some others, and yeah, this will be kind of cool. This is actual humans holding weapons, so it'll be cool. It'll definitely be exciting if we hit that eventually. I mean, obviously it's 300 likes and comments, so it's gonna be pretty pricey, but cool nonetheless. So, I mean, that's all pretty basic, but this is the part I'm more excited for, the stretch goals. So essentially what these will mean is these stretch goals are achieved by, well, you just gotta like. So in other words, let's say on episode 1 we get 50 likes, or we get 50 emeralds, because technically the likes in the comments now. So let's say we get 50, or not 50, we get 5 emeralds. So let's say there's 10 comments and there's 40 likes on the first episode. We just achieved 5 emeralds towards the stretch goals. So these will count cumulatively over every episode. So this will be episode 1 and 2. If we hit 80 likes or 80 emeralds on those two, we could get this. So essentially if you hit 40 likes on episode 1 and 40 likes on episode 2, this will be counted for. It doesn't matter if we spend all of our emeralds. These are just going to be counted for all the time. So you guys just, as long as you participate on the videos, we'll hit these over time. That's why they're a lot more expensive. We don't actually have to save emeralds for these. We just have to reach that point in general. So obviously some of these things, as I go through them, I can't do them one after another. So like this probably won't happen right after this because they're a little hard to get to, but yeah, I don't know, as we hit them, we could probably take votes on what to do and stuff like that, but these are actually pretty exciting. I'm excited for what these bring. So I'll show you them. First one, as you probably saw, is a live stream. Pretty basic, you know, once we hit 80 emeralds or 8 emeralds, we'll do a live stream. Pretty standard. I do want to live stream a few times a week, so hopefully we could hit that pretty often. Over here, being quite a bit pricier, we do have, for 26 emeralds, an open day. So essentially what this is an idea we have been throwing around about making the server open to an extent, and what this will do is it'll allow everyone to come on the server for a limited amount of time with some limited access, so like you can only build in certain areas and stuff like that, but anyone could come on the server and check it out and play with us. It'll be pretty exciting. I'm actually pretty pumped about that. Here we have arena battles. So essentially we'll have an arena, and we'll have some PvP battles, maybe some PvE battles as well, and kind of everyone on the server can participate with that. We could probably do both of these on the same day, but that'll be fun, I think, battling some of the different mobs and some of the different players on the server. And we could have gun battles, not gun battles, sword battles, horse battles, etc., etc. Here we have a Flans War. So I'm thinking for this one, me, Mouse, and Mango can all gather up our Flans mod, or some weapons and guns and vehicles, and obviously they'll probably be spawned in, and have some kind of war against other players or against each other. You can create teams and all that, and I think that would be quite fun, just having kind of an all-out battle with that. So here's a dino minigame. So these I'm pretty excited for. This will just be like a mini game involving dinosaurs. So a few ideas could be, you know, parkour and velociraptors, hide and seek, stuff like that. You know what I mean? All kinds of different games revolving around dinosaurs. That could be an episode right there. Obviously, these are getting more pricey because they are pretty hard to set up, a dino minigame, but still cool nonetheless. And then here we do have full-scale dinosaur invasion. So this is going to be similar to these ones, but different nonetheless. This will be, we will have to partner with everyone on the server and fight off a dinosaur horde which will invade. And we'll also have 2 teams split up where you'll have dinosaurs on your team, in other words. So it'll basically be a massive dinosaur war. So you have T-Rexes and Velociraptors and guns and planes and helicopters and tanks and all that kind of fun stuff, all in one massive battle. Again, that's why it's the most expensive thing on here. It's going to be a huge thing, probably be live streamed as well, and the whole 9 yards, maybe even a open day with all of that. But yeah, this one's pretty massive. A lot of likes and a lot of comments to get this one, but if we do hit it, it'll be pretty awesome, not gonna lie. So again, it's 700 likes isn't that bad. That's only about like 10 to 20 episodes, so every 10 to 20 episodes we could see one of those, who knows. And this one, a Jurassic Arena battle. So this one's at the end. It's a little bit more special, and I think I may actually lower this to 30 emeralds because I do want to do it fairly often. And essentially what this will be is it'll be uploaded as a separate video, which is going to be a little bit unique. Nothing I've really done before, but it'll be uploaded as a separate video. And essentially what it is it'll just be a battle in an arena of 2 dinosaurs, or a mob and a dinosaur, or even a player and a dinosaur, who knows. And yeah, it'll just be, so like, let's say it'll be Tyrannosaurus Rex versus 3 Velociraptors, and it'll just be a separate few minute long video, and I think it'll just be kind of fun to upload those every so often. It'll just be kind of a cool addition to the series to check out all that and see how it pans out. It'll be filmed on the server. I'm sure we'll have some of you guys in the audience, like in the actual stands and that. So I'll show you spawn now. There's not too much going on there. It just shows you how to get some money. We are using Townie on the server. So as you saw, I do have my own Juiceville right here. We do have our town size there. And as you can see, we have the Emerald Exchange, where this is where the actual balance to buy a town. I think it's 1 emerald to start a town, and it's, as you can see, we have 9 emeralds digitally, and then here's when you actually exchange stuff for emeralds. So 1 diamond or 1 emerald for some emeralds, then you have a gold ingot. All this is you know, 1 to 1, or I'm sorry, 4 emeralds for the emerald, and then 5 diamond gets you 5, and etc, etc. It's all pretty cheap. Oh, there's a velociraptor in here. I think it died though. So hence the feed me. But yeah, and we have a little spawn town over here. Again, it's a bit of a work in progress, hence the beta access, because none of this is finished yet. But pretty exciting stuff nonetheless. And then I'll give you a quick preview of some of the mods we are using. Again, it's all pretty similar. Security Craft, a cool mod that we never really got to take advantage of. We could have like metal detectors, retina scanners. I'm excited to make a lab and make it very secure and difficult to get into. We also have some advanced genetics is another mod where you can kind of enhance regular mobs. You give them weird, like crazy abilities like super jump, and you could mess with their DNA stuff and like insert that DNA into yourself, so you can get some like cool abilities like climbing walls like spiders and stuff like that. Adventurer's backpack is just a better backpack mod. You get a cool adventure backpack. Bibliocraft, blocks and items, biomes with plenty, new biomes, camera studio, that's client side for filming and stuff. Carpenter's blocks, more blocks and items. Railcraft actually adds in all kinds of different trains and stuff, and I think I'm going to be really using this mod. And you could basically create these massive trains that travel long distances and stuff. I was actually playing with this quite a bit when I first set up the server, and quite a bit of fun. Forge multiplier, it's a library mod. Chisel, we've used that quite a bit, where you could kind of change the way blocks look. That's another library mod. Custom NPCs, not really using that too much. Decocraft, another blocks and thing, just 500 models to decorate your Minecraft world. Yeah, it's a pretty basic mod, not basic, but it's straightforward as to what it does. That's a library mod. Extra biomes, more biomes. Pam's Harvestcraft, food, mantle, another library mod, or what is it? I forget. It's like a source code mod. I forget what they're called. Same thing with mantle. Mine Factory Reloaded. Obviously, you get to automate all kinds of different things, and we're gonna probably do some of this for a farm and stuff. Kind of just automate some things we don't really want to do in the series. What am I looking at? Pretty simple client-side mods and Tinker's Construct. Obviously, you make all kinds of different cool weapons and customize things. Extra Tinker's Construct. It adds cross-compatibility for Tinker's Construct. Pretty simple, fast craft. That's that. Plans mod is guns, vehicles, and guns and vehicles. Yeah, and pretty cool. Fossil archaeology. Dinosaurs. Hats mod. Put stuff on your head. Inventory tweaks, make your inventory clean. Iron chest, that's where you got those diamond chests and all that. Jurassic Craft, obviously more dinosaurs, very exciting. Mariculture, which is new, as I was talking about before. You get all kinds of different whales, sea life, and all that. Marine technology, has to do with mariculture. Mechanism, all kinds of energy, armor, tools, weapons, machines. That's kind of the main tech mod we use. That's all mechanism. Tall doors mods, you get some crazy cool doors. The mod itself's kind of glitchy, but it has some cool content. What are we looking at? What am I looking at? Except better. Zero's minimap. It's a minimap mod I'm looking at. A lot of people are going to ask this, so remember that. Forge micro blocks, you could get smaller blocks, so you could get, rather than a full block, you get like a slab, a panel, and they go smaller and smaller, and that is it. So as you can see, we removed a lot of the bulk or the excess mods that we didn't really like. The falling meteors mods gone and all stuff like that, but yeah, it's kind of the preview thing. Try to go touch on everything a little bit. I hope you guys are excited for the series. The first episode should be out tomorrow, so look forward to that. I'm pretty excited for it myself, actually. I'm gonna go film it, I think, right after this. But yeah, as always, I thank you guys for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. So yeah, see you later. Bye.